Welcome back, everyone. Here we are at the next episode in the Food for Thought series. Today we are in Wylie, Texas at Deanan Gourmet Popcorn, and here I am with the CEO, Trev Hodge.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming, Brandon. I can't wait to show you around the factory. We are a popcorn manufacturer where we specialize in fundraising, co-packing, and wholesale manufacturing.
Very good. And today we're going to be looking at Deanan's M360 line. So let's go ahead and head out to the production floor and go ahead and follow me. We are on Deanan's production floor in front of their M360 line. I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Trev to talk about some of the features.
Man, we love these things. We have 3 currently right now, M360s, but they have been amazing for us. We started with 2 of these, and as we grew, we added another one, and it's been great for our candy coating line. So we do our caramel, the vanilla, all the sweet flavors that we do, the hard candy shells. And it's been an awesome machine to have. Okay.
And then you also like the HMI and the programmable features that the machine has?
That's one of our favorite things, is being able to, put in each parameter for each recipe. Okay. And as simple as when you change over to the recipe, just everything switches over. And it's easy for our operators to go back and forth.
And then do you notice a difference between the gas-fired M360 compared to the electric M320?
Yeah, that was actually one of the coolest things that we found out before we didn't even know is our batch times, from the 320, the smaller kettle, to the bigger kettle, we got a lot quicker batch times. Okay, so that was nice, and it was all because of the gas fire versus the electric.
Yeah, they give you a lot more capacity compared to the electric M320s. So.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go check out how this thing starts.
All right, let's go.
So we got our preheating kettles here. We love this because we can mix one and then pump it to this one, and it kind of makes everything flow really well. Okay. And then the pump system that AC Horn is designed to pump this in, and so we can automatically put it in each kettle as we need it. As in here, we have, so as it travels through here, we have, it'll pump out of these pipes. And you can see the screens are here. This is where they can control it and hit start. And you can kind of see in here now that it's coating the popcorn. We have caramel corn going through here. And one of the things I like here is the different settings for the temperatures. But the best part is the different speed in the agitator. So you can control all that through here with the agitator speed. And so as it coats, you want it to slow down so you can get that to heat up. And then all we have to do is hit this timer button right here, and it automatically is programmed to start the agitator to turn faster, and it also has a timer for when it stops to go and ready to dump. Okay. So we get consistent batches every single time.
Okay. It's very simple, and you can program it to how you need it and make it as easy as possible for your operators.
As simple as just touching the button, agitator, and then we just turn the heat on, and it's good to go. Here we are at the collection conveyor where this kettle is about to dump, but this is where it dumps onto, and then the whole point of this is to cool it as it goes up to the white boards, where it gets lower and lower to separate it out. You want to show them?
Right. Yep, and here we go for the dump cycle.
You get hoe out?
And as it's dumping out, they will jog the agitator just to kind of get the popcorn loosened up and drop on the collection conveyor. So that's the jogging right there. And it's really important to make sure you jog everything, otherwise popcorn will start getting stuck to each other. And now it's making its way up the collection conveyor, and it'll eventually start getting to the separators.
All right, well, let's go around to the backside and see how this looks when it comes out.
Let's take a look. So here it's dropping from the collection conveyor into the cooler separator.
This is so cool to watch. I love this. It's like a bunch of hands working the popcorn. And so it separates every single piece. And if there's any left, we do it by hand right as we throw it in the bucket. All right, let's go over to the table and see how this looks when it comes out.
Let's take a look.
Manuel, you want to show us how this looks? Nice. So here, once it comes out, we put it in buckets, and this is how we use it to bring it over to the bagging system. And so at this point, it's already cooled enough. We can close the bucket up. It's not going to have a bunch of heat in it, and it's ready for packing. All right, you ready to go check out the slurry system?
Yep, let's go take a look.
All right, let's go. So look where all this is. So you got it mixing all in there. This is our caramel slurry. So we like to preheat it between 180 or more degrees, and that's what gets a good temperature to pump through the system. Once it's done here, it flows through here and pumps directly into this, and we call this our pump tank. So this will continue the circulation through the pipes, and it's easy because you can always make the next batch over here to prepare for when this one's ready to go.
Okay, so you have your working tank and then your mixing tank, and then you have about 13 batches for each one, you'd say?
Yes.
They can fill in,
yeah, so you can make these any size you want for your system. You know, we have a 60 gallon, but you can go up to 100 gallons, 120 gallons. And so it's just really what you need per batch.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay, you want to go take a look at the HMI screen and the features that we have on there?
So here we can put in our recipes for each of our flavors, and it changes the density of the product when it's cold or hot, and so this will automatically control that, and it allows us to do offsets for like if the viscosity of one's different versus the other one. Yeah. One thing I love about this system is it also allows us to sanitize every single day. So we'll boil water in here multiple times, to the clean out. So from all the coatings that are in there, then you clean them out and it's sanitized, and it has a clean mode on here that allows that to make it really easy.
And then having the drains on the floors makes it a lot easier as well too to get the slurry out.
Yes.
So this is a Deanan's M360 line. Trev, we really appreciate you having us out here.
Man, it was a pleasure having you guys out here.
So we'll see you guys on the next Food for Thought series.